Original Sin book on Biden's health decline reopens Democratic Party's wounds. This is in The Guardian, and this is from the day before yesterday.
Yep.
The book by Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson presents a scathing account of a president cocooned from reality and fuels questions about his role in the party. I honestly God think he was a sock puppet. We know about the auto pen thing. Everybody's, they use the auto pen, blah, blah, blah. It looks like his auto pen was seriously abused to the point where Donald Trump just released a thing over on his social media thing.
Yep.
Truth, whatever
Truth
the fuck
Social.
that is. I think that's stupid. It's a stupid name. Anyway, Mr. President, I'm not going to apologize for that either. Screw you. It's a stupid name for a social media app. But anyway, he said the people who were using the auto pen did so to get the open borders policy and a whole bunch of other stuff, which led to the subsequent border invasion that we experienced. And he used the word treason.
Mm-hmm.
And the president can't use the word treason lightly.
Well, first of all, you should not be slinging that word around willy-nilly.
I think he might mean it.
Yeah. Like I did that one video a couple months back, Night of the Long Knives. You were going to see that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the government who are corrupt as fuck.
I'm going to read this one, even though it isn't a super chat, because it's funny and it happened to catch my eye. Pop likes Tillamook ice cream. State pride achieved. George Clooney felt a knot form in his stomach as a frail and diminished Joe Biden approached him, apparently failing to recognize one of the most famous actors in the world. I used to run into actors in Santa Monica all the time. Everybody just ignores them there.
Yeah.
You're tripping over them. They're like fucking fleas. Anyway, George Clooney, an aide, eventually clarified for Mr. President. Oh, yeah, Biden said. Hi, George. The excruciating encounter at a glitzy Los Angeles fundraiser last June is one of several damning anecdotes contained in Original Sin. President Biden's decline, its cover-up, and his disastrous choice to run again, an upcoming book by journalists Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop everything right there for just a second. Because guess what we've got here? Bolshevik propaganda.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
Hey, Jimmy's in the house. Good timing, Jimmy. That was the first Bolshevik of the night.
Yeah, that and I just got home and now the second storm is gonna roll through here. Yay.
Nice. Yeah, that was perfect timing. Damn. Anyway, let me tell you why this is Bolshevik propaganda. There, I did it to you again. Did you catch it? This article in The Guardian, which is a notoriously lefty paper, is announcing that a book basically eviscerating Biden is about to be released by a major publisher, and they're not holding back. In other words, Biden is officially being thrown under the bus, which is what they do. It's like the guy Beria in the famous photo with Stalin.
Yeah.
Who is photoshopped out.
Yep.
70 years before there was such a thing as Photoshop.
Yeah. It looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So yeah, this is propaganda. This is absolutely, we are throwing Joe Biden under the bus. Previews of the book, listen to the language, gripped Washington this week, exposing the shocking truth of the last year of Biden's presidency as his health declined and reopening old wounds in the Democratic Party and the White House press corps. This is absolutely a hit piece on Biden. The revelations also fueled questions over what political role, if any, 82-year-old Biden has to play in the future as he strives to redeem his legacy. His political role will be, you're dead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, first of all, once they're going to give him some treatment for this cancer, and that's going to make him decline even more.
Yes.
So he's going to be gone in 2 years or less.
Yeah, I agree. Running for re-election was a disastrous decision, and it destroyed an honorable and consequential legacy. What?
Yeah, what?
Joe Biden is a source of deep disappointment and betrayal with the Democratic Party. Oh, this is definitely a hit piece.
Yeah.
This is stock propaganda. The fact that he's still out publicly promoting himself in his presidency is further confirmation of the disconnect between Joe Biden and reality. Wow. I did not expect them to hit him this hard.
Wow.
Examples included losing his train of thought, struggling to remember names, incoherent speeches, and difficulty with physical tasks. Tapper and Thompson, right?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I remember the mainstream media with some of the bigger personalities like, oh, yeah, sharpest attack. I totally have confidence in him. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was right up to the election.
Yep. Listen, they're going to have to get some of these people need to just get burned at the stake because this is insane.
I think he slipped something somewhere that we might not have caught, but the deep state in Washington, make no mistake, Washington, D.C. is a foreign hostile nation inside United States borders. I think he might have slipped on something and mentioned something.
Yeah.
And we just haven't caught it yet.
Well, he already,
because
in 2022, he said he had cancer.
No. I mean, like slipped a deep state secret out somewhere, because this is a hit piece. He's done. The Biden family after this.
Well, they have to destroy him. They have to do it.
Why?
Because if they ever want to win the White House again, they got to distance themselves as far as they can from Mr. Joe Biden and start over.
Kamala drunk stagger camel toe Harris is a bigger threat to the Democratic Party than Joe Biden, who is 82 and currently deceasing himself from cancer.
But he's been sitting there in the government for over 5 decades.
Since 1971.
He knows all of the fucking dirt. Mm-hmm. And now that he's losing his mind, mm-hmm. and he can start talking about that dirt, mm-hmm. they have to discredit him to take away any ammo that what he says.
I'll be curious to see if after they're done doing this to Biden, if they do the same thing to Harris, because she's an actual embarrassment.
Yeah.
Biden's last year's model. Nobody cares about him.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Harris, that neck, that goddamn meat neck. I mean, you look at her, it's just, I don't, it looks like an aged out vagina on her, right under her chin.
Let me put you out of our misery. Bolshevik.
All right. Sorry.
Anyway, this is a very long article in The Guardian. I am not going to read the whole.
Yeah, you don't come here to have us read the entire articles. We just give you the gist.
Right. But the point of that article was they're dropping bombs on Biden, especially now that he has the cancer. That article came out on Sunday, rather.
Yep.
So,
and another thing that could be going on is we're watching mainstream media in real time nuke the dictator in chief. They might be doing that, trying to actually basically redeem themselves in the minds of the viewers out there. Because as it stands now, nobody's watching mainstream media, or very few people are. So they might be going after Biden because he's a lame duck anyway. He's done.
Yes.
And they can talk all kinds of mad trash,
yes.
and backpedal and basically try to blow smoke up our ass to try to get some credibility. That could be a motivation of theirs as well.
Yeah. Putting the old hand up the Biden sock puppet one last time. To
print me more money.
Yeah, look over here. Look over here.
Yep.
Yeah. What is going to amuse me is I think we should try to keep track of Hunter over the next year or so, because I have a feeling that Hunter may tragically overdose, or have a terrible car accident.
Die in a back alley, stabbed by a pimp.
Burned to death in a fire at his latest art gallery opening.
Have a tragic collision with a bullet.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.